Hey everyone. So, as most of you know already, after 5 long years of investigation, countless man hours, a roller coaster of emotions, and I don't even know how many persons of interest, finally, on October the 28th, 2022, we got an arrest in the Delphi case for the murders of Libby German and Abby Williams. The person is Richard Allen, 50 years of age. Ironically, he's from Delphi. I couldn't help but clip this together because I really am just floored at the passion and the power that the press conference in 2019 from Doug Carter in regards to the Delphi murders, when he speaks to the killer himself. I can't get over how powerful this is. And another thing that's mind-blowing is just how accurate their profile of the killer is. Now, keep in mind, Richard was off of their radar. He wasn't even someone that they were looking at. He wasn't in the system. But somehow they just, it's almost prophetic. So I'm going to play this clip where he sends a message to the killer, and listen to the way he describes him and the way he talks to him. And then I'm going to follow it up with a news report of Richard Allen and how they described that he wasn't hiding in plain sight. Tell me if this is like these police are doing their job. This is a time where we need to recognize law enforcement and say, you know what? Well done. Did it take a long time? Absolutely. But from the way that it's looking, they're doing a thorough job. Now, we do still have a long road ahead of us, but just listen to this, you guys, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
To the killer who may be in this room. We believe you are hiding in plain sight. For more than 2 years, you never thought we would shift gears to a different investigative strategy, but we have. We likely have interviewed you or someone close to you. We know that this is about power to you. And you want to know what we know. And one day, you will. A question to you. What will those closest to you think of when they find out that you brutally murdered 2 little girls? 2 children. Only a coward would do such a thing. We are confident that you have told someone what you have done. Or at the very least, they know because of how different you are since the murders. We try so hard to understand how a person could do something like this to two children. I recently watched a movie called The Shack. And there's also a book that talks so well about evil, about death, and about eternity. To the murderer, I believe you have just a little bit of a conscience left. And I can assure you that how you left them in that woods is not what they're experiencing today.
50-year-old Richard Allen. As Jeff mentioned, Allen has lived and worked right in the heart of Delphi the whole time. News 18's Joe Paul shares more on how Allen hid in plain sight for more than 5 years.
Richard Matthew Allen's initial hearing here at the Carroll County Courthouse wasn't publicized to media or posted to online court websites. Meanwhile, all the court records in the case remain sealed, but police do say that Allen entered preliminary not guilty pleas on 2 formal charges of murder.
I was actually really shocked.
Chuck Webb lives around the corner from this Delphi CVS. He recalls interacting with Richard Allen while picking up prescriptions for his elderly mother.
And I've dealt with the gentleman several times. I go through the drive-through a lot, and he was actually, helping people through the drive-through window.
On Monday, police said Allen is charged with murder in the nationally known 2017 Delphi double homicides. Investigators scoured the country for a suspect for more than 5 years. Meanwhile, Allen lived in Delphi and worked behind the pharmacy counter.
You wouldn't even consider him being a suspect or anything, as friendly and everything as he was.
Another resident near the CVS said off camera he saw Allen taking smoke breaks outside the pharmacy. A company spokesperson hasn't returned my email about his employment.
There's a lot of people here that's been through the store there and picking up their medication and like myself, not putting the two together.
Allen has lived in this home on North Whiteman Drive since 2006. It's a quiet cul-de-sac in a secluded neighborhood south of town.
Somebody living here, that thought had crossed my mind just like anybody else's that lives around here.
The home is less than 2 miles from the Carroll County Sheriff's Office and the scene of the homicides. Neighbors didn't answer knocks on their doors or posted keep out signs in their front yards.
I don't see how he could actually go all this time and keep a straight, normal face and represent himself the way he has.
Allen was never on the radar of web sleuths and wannabe detectives. He lived and worked alongside these sketches posted to so many Delphi windows.
Walking around, even right there in the store there where he was working. The photo is right there by the window.
Allen is 50 years old and right now is being held at the White County Jail without bond. Reporting in Delphi, Joe